Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Evolution. This is a digital adaptation of a popular board game, one that I admittedly do not own. What you're looking at here is a preview build, so everything that you're about to see is subject to change. With that being said, it will be out on February 12th, 2019 on Steam and other places, should you wish to pick it up for yourself. So what is Evolution all about? Well, each player starts with one member of a species. You can use cards to add traits to it. You can use cards to increase its population size. You can use cards to increase its body size. You can even reproduce and create another group of that species so that you're controlling more than one group. And ultimately, what you're trying to do is fight other players for food that is spawning in a central watering hole. If you don't feel like doing that, and you have a Carnivore card, you can turn into a Carnivore and attack other players. Don't worry, there are ways to defend yourself against Carnivores. For example, you could add the climbing trait to your species, in which case the enemy Carnivore would need to have the appropriate card to combat that. Or if you add horns to your species, the Carnivore would take one population hit after attacking you. So there are ways around being attacked and attacking. So anyway, let's jump into it and I'll show you what I know. Music and sound sliders here under the options menu. Screen resolution, full screen toggle, advanced settings like zoom, graphics quality, animation, one click to play food card. Nothing too fancy there. Now, account and friends. That displays some personal information that I do not wish to show you, so I will not do that. Just suffice it to say, you can set up account information here. You can customize your profile with a portrait. You can pick from various cartoon-like faces, also your color, that kind of thing. There's a help menu in the upper right-hand corner. There's local game and online game. I'm going to go ahead and do a local game. And once you're here, you can choose between AI game and campaign. AI game is essentially just a skirmish against the AI. You can add up to 3 other AI players. There's easy, medium, and hard difficulty levels, as well as multiple profiles. You have to unlock them, though, as you play the campaign. Now, keep in mind, on this particular game mode, all of the cards are going to be available. So if you don't know what you're doing, or if you're easily intimidated by a lot of cards and you don't know how to play, you're going to be scratching your head a lot, trying to figure out what does what. So you may want to jump into the campaign first if you're new to this, because the campaign will take you through multiple scenarios and unlock new cards as you play. But hey, if you're one of those people that like to jump into the deep end of the pool and you don't care, then this is the way to do it. Okay? So we're going to jump into the campaign. I'm going to discard my previously saved game so I can show you a match from the beginning. Okay, so what you're looking at here, the game is broken up over several rounds, and over these rounds, you're going to be trying to grow your species like I was explaining earlier. At the beginning of a round, you're going to be adding food to the central watering hole. You've got these cards in your hand, and all you're really looking at here for the purposes of this phase is the number in the upper left-hand corner. This one's a 3, this one's a 1, this one's a 5, this one's a 1. That's how much food you're going to be contributing to the central watering hole. In looking at these cards, I do not have a Carnivore. If I had a Carnivore, I could turn my species here from an herbivore into a Carnivore and just attack them outright, assuming I have the right traits to do it. But I'll get to that in a minute. But because I don't have a Carnivore card, I'm going to have to fight for some of the food in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe add, I think I'll add this one here, pack hunting. That adds 1 food. I'm just going to hope that he adds more than that. Alright, so it looks like he's adding cards to his species. Now, the way your cards work in this phase, you can play cards to add new species, and that adds another 1/1 species group to your side. The green one stands for population, and the blue one stands for body size. Body size is used for attacking and defending. If you're a carnivore, You need to have a body size greater than that of your opponent. If you are being attacked, then you want to have a large body size to fend off carnivores and not be attacked. The green number is your population size. That is how many times you have to feed that group in order to be fully satisfied. As a population of 1, I only have to feed 1 time. I just need to grab 1 little green plant food from the watering hole every turn in order to satisfy this. If I don't, and this species go hungry, then I lose a population point. If I'm out of population points, then it goes extinct and this thing goes away. That's bad. You don't want that. At the end of your turn, all of the food that you've collected will go into like a little scoring bag. And then after the last round is over, you'll count up your victory points, including those food tokens found in those bags, and whoever has the most wins. That's the general gist of it, but let's go ahead and show you more of it. So these cards, again, can be played to add new species, to increase population, or to increase body size, or I can play them onto a species to add a trait. So if I add a trait to this one, I can get +3, I think it was, or +4. Yeah, hard shell adds, I think, +4. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. In case he turns into a carnivore, I want to make sure I've got enough body size to fend him off. So my blue 1 is effectively a blue 5. So if he turns into a carnivore now, he won't be able to attack me. Foraging, take 1 additional plant food. I think we'll add that. And I'll increase my population to 2. All right, so now I got to feed twice, but luckily I've got that foraging card. So if I take 1, I'll get another 1 for free. All right, end turn. So now we reveal, oh, he is turning into a carnivore. Good thing I added hard shell. All right, so 3 food entered the watering hole based on the cards that we submitted to the center. I'm taking the food. And because he could not attack me, my hard shell blocked that move. He didn't have a body size greater than my 5 there, so he went extinct. Don't worry, he gets another 1 at the beginning of this round. Alright, so now I have to select food again. Long neck. Before feeding begins, receive 1 free plant food. I've got 2 of those cards, so... I don't want to add too much food, because if I do that, then he's going to take it. A carnivore must have ambush to attack species on either side of this one. That would be a nice one to have should I add another species to my side. Let's add 1. Well, yeah, before feeding begins, receive 1 free plant food, and then... Okay, so this will yeah, let's do that. I'm going to add 1 to the center, and there's a reason I'm adding so little. If I add the long neck here, I get a free 1, regardless of what's in the middle, and then I get another free 1 from this foraging card. So in effect, I get 2 free food right out of the gate. Now, I may want to add a new species. And I think I'll add Warning Call. A carnivore must have ambush to attack species on either side of this one. Now, that won't work. I mean, I can add it to this one, but it won't protect that particular species. It only protects the one to the right of me. So I think I'll just increase its population to 2 and hope that he doesn't become a carnivore. All right, end turn. Let's see what he does. Wow. His body size went up to 3, but no, he didn't turn into a carnivore. He's got hard shell, he's got that warning call, and this cooperation. Every feeding, share 1 food to the right. Alright, so now we're just automatically collecting food. Whatever's left over is left over. I got 4 food from that, he got 1. And again, those little food tokens go into a scoring bag for the end of the game. I got 3 carnivore cards, that's ridiculous. I could turn this one into a carnivore, but the thing is, he's got that hard shell. So I would need to increase the size of this species considerably if I had any hope of feeding off of it. I could technically do that, just to show you what it's like. Oh, ambush. Negates warning call when attacked. Ooh, I like that. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to add 0 food to the middle because I don't want him getting any food at all. I'm getting 2 free food on this species to the right. Oh, wow, look at that. He's got a body size of 7. There is no way I would be able to attack him with a defense body size of 7. At most, you can have a body size of 6. And then that's plus any other card you might have. So I have to keep this guy as a carnivore. So in that case, I will... Maybe... Okay, let's add a new species. And I'll add cooperation. Every feeding, share 1 food to the right. So when this species here collects food from the middle, it'll also share 1 to the right, and this one will get 1 as well. Now I'm concerned. I didn't add a whole lot of food to the center. There's 2 here, plus the 0 that I added, plus whatever he added. So I need to have at least 3 food to feed these other 2 over here. Now I can also turn into a carnivore and attack my own species, but generally not a smart move. Let's increase... I'll just, I guess, increase... This is a tough call here. If I increase population more, I run the risk of going hungry. Alright, so let's just do... I wouldn't mind one of these guys turning into a carnivore at some point. But right now, it's just... Maybe I'll add ambush here as a trait, and then maybe I can turn him into a carnivore later. I could do that. That would prevent the warning... Yeah, alright, let's do that. But he's not a carnivore yet. That's just something that a carnivore would use. But I'm just going to up my body size. So I'm preparing to be a carnivore, but I'm not actually one yet. Alright, 2 free food. It looks like he's got the long neck card as well. Wow. Minus 3 food from him. So a lot of... Yep, we're all going hungry. All going hungry. That was bad for me. I still got more victory points than him that turn, but still, that was rather nasty. Holy carnivores, Batman. All right. All right, let's add -2. Again, I'm getting 2 free food here. Let's see if we can add another carnivore. So we need to add a new species for that. We need to make this guy a carnivore. And we need to increase the body size considerably, but we need to make it greater than 7. Good luck with that. The hard shell only acts as defense, not offense. I have to hope that he adds another species. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare as if he is going to add another species by upping my body size. Alright, that makes it a 4. We'll see what he does. He did not do it. Auto feed. Now, unfortunately, I think that means I have to attack my own species. It won't kill him. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, no, my defense is high enough. I've got that +4 body size. It doesn't look like he's in any hurry to grow his species at all, which is interesting. Round 5. If that's the case, then I need to start adding a bunch of food to the middle. 6. It doesn't seem like he's interested at all. Whoa, wait a minute. 6 population? Holy cow. Alright, well, let's do this. Warning call, I like that. And then we'll add 1, 2. And then end turn. Let's see how that works out for us. So we need to add 3 food to this one on the left to completely feed it. Oh, 10 food. That's plenty. He's going to get his 6 food. I might have added too much. That was a good turn for him. All right, round 6. Select food. Well, if we can starve him out, that would be great. Take 1 additional plant food. That would be nice to have for this species over here. Add the species population to its body size to determine its attack. If I could make this guy a carnivore and then add pack hunting, I don't know if that would be enough though, because he's got a defense of 7. If I added my 3 to whatever cards I could add to this, it still wouldn't be enough. All right, well, I have to add a card. Let's add ambush. That adds 1. All right, I'm going to add foraging and warning call. A carnivore must have ambush to attack. I don't think he's gonna turn into a carnivore, honestly. He could. But he's been doing very well with what he has. Alright, let's grow our population in the hopes that we can get as much food out of the center as possible. There's a good possibility that we may go hungry a little bit and then lose more population, but we'll see what happens. Depends on how much he contributes. Three. Oh boy. Yeah, someone's going hungry. You wanna take from this one if we can. There we go. Alright, so we're out of food. I lost 4, he lost 2. Okay, so I got 4 to his 2 that time. Round 7. Alright, food. Let's go with, I guess 3 would be sufficient. We're gonna get 2 for free over here. Oh, he's adding another species. Another one. Wow, look at that. Too bad I didn't have my carnivore now. Trait already present. Okay, so let's add... Let's add some in case he turns into a carnivore, I want to have some defense for that. And with these, we can increase our size again. Do that. That. And hope for the best. Long neck, huh? Alright. Only 3 food. Well, again, we're gonna go hungry at some point here. Alright, we want to feed this one. We don't want to lose this species, because we do get points at the end of the game for having traits on our cards. He lost 1, so 4 to 3. He won that round. Round 8. Carnivore. Okay, now I might want to consider adding a carnivore. Alright, let's add 2 food for the sake of this guy here. Actually, you know what? If I turn him into a carnivore... I can show you, I guess for the sake of the video, I can show you what a carnivore is like. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to go about doing this. He would have to add a hard shell to this, or add body size to this to prevent from being attacked. I'm hoping that I can get away with it, though. Let's just add a new one. Make him a carnivore. Hard shell. And, okay, that's a body size of 3. I'm hoping that would be sufficient to beat his 1 over here. I don't know what he's going to add to it, though. We'll find out. He might add some body size. Oh, wow, look at that. I think we'll be okay. Alright, so I am now a carnivore, and I can go after him. Alright, 5 food is available. Alright, I'd rather attack... Oh, species defended by... Oh, no. So this one is going to have to bite the dust. Everyone is... All of these guys are protected by warning call. I don't have my ambush card anymore, so they are all protected. So this carnivore is going to bite the dust. So that means I have to just grab whatever food I can. That was a good play on his part. Six to 3. Yeah, he demolished me there. Round 9. Okay, how much food are we going to contribute? Since he's not going the carnivore route, I might want to consider adding long neck to... Instead of warning call, that way I can get free food. So I'm going to add 0. 0 food. I want to try and starve him out if I can. Holy crap. He really wants some food. There's my ambush. Now I get it. I got 2 ambushes now. Alright, I'd like to replace my foraging... I want to use... No, I want to use... Do I have long neck? I don't have long neck. Crap. Alright, let's add a new species and do foraging, cooperation. When I feed, I share 1 to the right. Let's add that there. And I guess we can add another one there. But now we're going to be fighting for food. It's going to get real nasty. No food? Are you guys kidding me? No one wants to contribute anything to the center, so we're back to square one. Last round. Okay, we need to make this count. I was hoping to show you some carnivore action, but... Alright, well, this is... We don't... Okay, do we have a carnivore here? We do. We do have a carnivore. I'd like to try again just to see if we can do it. It's either that or I've got a long neck. I can get a free food from that. And do I have a forager? No. I have cooperation. You know what? Let's do warning call. Get rid of that. I want to try and be as self-sufficient as possible. So let's add... Do I want to do an ambush? Do I want to attack him? He doesn't have hard shell anymore. He's got that warning call, but I have ambush. So I could turn into a carnivore and go after him. I think I might do that. The other option is I create another species with long neck, add cooperation to... When I get that food automatically, I share it to the right. I could do that. But I think I like the idea of being a carnivore. So we'll add that, turn him into a carnivore. And we give him ambush. And we can still add, well, we would need to add, I would like to have extra body size just in case he adds to this. And then we can do a new species with long neck, which is a free food. And then finally this cooperation, which we really wouldn't... I mean, we can add a new species here and hope that there's enough food. We'd only need one food to feed this one. All right, end turn. Let's see how this works. It's got the... Holy cow! It's got the same idea. Now, if he has all... He's got all warning call, but luckily I've got my ambush, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, plus 6 food. Alright, so I wanna mess him up. Let's get rid of at least... Well, I've only got hunger for 1, so I could only kill 1, then I'd be full. So let's just get rid of... Actually, let's feed first. Let's do this. Let's grab it before he can. Alright, and then I'm going to take that one out. There we go. Finally! The carnivore pays off. But now he's just going to feed the rest of these guys. But at least I got to show you a little bit of the carnivore and what it was about. So 5 to 5. Trait points. I got 6 to his 5. Population points. 5 to 5. I have a feeling he won just by a little bit. Oh, I barely won that one. That was close. Very close. Alright, so there you go, folks. That was Evolution, the digital card game. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.